August 4, 2022. This is session 1134 of the Energy and Information coming through the Omega Communications portal. Lani speaking, and I welcome you again into the space through this portal, moving out of time as we measure it. And the you I refer to is the true essence of you, which of course contains all the layers of your mind and emotions. But the higher aspect of you, the true essence of you, comes forward to receive energy and information without the conscious mind filtering it. So you would understand the difference. When you just receive the energy in the presence as you present yourself into the dimensional field and into that space and place we refer to as the station of light. Be here with me in the receiving area, in a receiving state of consciousness. This is how we begin today. I'm coming forward to greet you and embrace you in the energy field, and the energy field is also your energy field of all that you are in this frequency pattern, in this dimension. And you are aware that there has been a shift in your frequency pattern. The energetic field of you has shifted, and this is in direct alignment and coherence with the energy field shifting, wherein Earth itself is shifting in its position. There is an alignment which shifts and changes very slightly in your scientific measurements, but the consciousness shift as part of that is greater than could be measured unless you have the appropriate frequency to check and analyze and receive. Your true essence is measuring, is knowing, is sensing that there has been a shift. Now, there may have been some of you experiencing some sensations throughout your energy field, or sensations within apparently physical body sensations. The energy you feel first in the energy field surrounding you. This is where you receive the adjustments and the patterns, because it is on the edge of your consciousness field, which interfaces with the creative source consciousness, the intelligent consciousness field. And so you are in direct alignment with that pattern of energy, and this is what you call awakening and expansion. Therefore, your vibration of your energy field is in coherence with the vibration of the energy field coming in through the solar portal from the essence of creation, the creative life force, the vitality essence of that. Name it what you will, but the intention is beyond the framework of names. It is the energy field which you are adjusting to as you receive it, And this indeed passes through all of the core energy essence of you that you know as you in the physical body form. Right down through all of the physical elements of the body structure and receiving the energy impulses that the central core of the planetoid Earth is responding to and sending out in a frequency pattern, and you are receiving this within you. And this is why some of you are experiencing out of alignment or coming back into order sensations. So you are able to celebrate this as you understand that it is not something out of order, it is bringing you all the essential elements of you back into order. And in the continuation of your experiences in these sessions, you would be understanding this to a greater depth of realization. So the pattern here is also resonating all throughout that energy matrix field surrounding all life on this planet. You are aware that many more people are tuning into a higher vibrational frequency pattern using different methods. So we are just reminding you that this is one pathway that you are connecting in with the prime intelligence, the prime codes of creation. It is simple. There is no complicated process that you need to follow, or perhaps feel that you haven't stepped into it in the right way. You simply open your awareness to reconnect back to the pure elements of creation, and thus you receive. And then your consciousness of the body elements will integrate it very naturally. Take this all into you as part of this process that you are presented into. There are other beings who are ready for you in this phase of reconnection and realization of your place in the overall support system for yourself and for others with whom you come in contact, and for the overall consciousness field around the planet. There have been many implanted suggestions, and the suggestions have, in one sense of understanding, created pockets of imbalance within the field of consciousness. You might say they have created breaks in the matrix field. And so there has not been the coherent absorption of what is conveyed to you as conscious beings, and you knew you would be receiving this integrated energy through the interface that you have with the cosmic energy field of creation. This was part of the entrance of your energy system into this body field currently that you have, when the two sparks of consciousness came together to form the body form that you have now. When you go back to that point of conjunction, and it is an interface in the consciousness field, then you are aware that the prime code was always present and is reactivated again because it became out of synchronization through the many implanted concepts and ideas. So this is you now, a conscious, intelligent aspect of creation. And those who have been observing this shifting in you and coming into alignment celebrate this in you. So if you are aware of the greater councils of light and energy and information around you, this is confirming to you your connection into that field of consciousness, that they exist as and are always present around you. So when you connect in very deeply to this pattern, you are receiving the energy information, and this will present itself to you in new realizations, in new patterns for you to accept or acknowledge. And as you do that, it is like light enveloping you and unfolding throughout you, transforming aspects that had no concept of being expanded into a higher field of existence. This includes thought forms. This includes everything that had been around you in various time frames and realities. Many matters you accepted as reality, and we took you through the process of seeing through illusion. This continues to be effective in your consciousness, because this is what you are presenting yourself as into the field of existence, or as you say, the civilization existing. Remember, the civilization existing is in a continual state of expansion, and you are moving into the expanded state of civilization, out of limitations and confinement. This, simply put, is you are reconnecting to your prime core essence of civilization. You are bringing it into action. And in that state, you will be aware that there is infinite potential, and you are receiving the purest point of potential for bringing in this field that is being integrated in you and into your environment. You will be experiencing shifting in the environment around you. Perhaps old structures are being changed in some way to allow the emergence of the field of civilization that you are tuning into, that you are receiving from. Therefore, you will be witnessing new elements of construction coming in to support the vital living systems necessary throughout and across and within this planetary civilization on this space that you have participated in the creation of and named it the Earth Station. there is more. Of course, there is a continual expansion as you receive more of the patterns at the edge of your consciousness field. Your consciousness field may be extending past this dimensional field that you are experiencing this in this station of light field, and out into receiving the cosmic patterns, the dimensional galactic patterns, multi-dimensional field. And you will receive only that which you resonate with. So let it come into you to continue the enlivenment, the upgrade, the regeneration process as you accept the energy field that is generated and has been within all of the generations that you have picked up patterns from, and you also are regenerating all of those patterns within what you would call the generations. It is a process of energy field expansion, and everything is enfolded within that expansion because it continues to exist. The existence of some patterns simply changes, and simply as you and the energy field and all components of what you are changes as the energy field accepts the expansion. You are exploring greater depths of your existence. You might perceive this as pre-existence, but it is a pattern that is existence. Embrace it all. This is our presentation to you in this current field of presentation. You are embraced in this field. You are loved. You are supported. You are regenerated in it. And so it is. Aurum out. Thank you, Aurum. This is Lani again speaking. I am aware of that process described as regeneration, and it was wonderful to experience that going to all of the generations, patterns shifting, changing what you are as you exist in this expanding civilization. Are you aware of absorbing all of this when you bring your focus back as you presented in this gathering space? Just takes a moment to absorb all of that. And it only takes a moment now for you to take in a conscious breath and breathe it all back into the current form that you have, and in its changing and regeneration in some pattern. And be aware that this is shifting and affecting patterns across all civilizations that exist in this dimensional field, the energy space labelled as this planet. Feel the happiness and joy of this as you participate in this. Perhaps this is your prime purpose for being here, bringing in this prime code of creation. Thank you for your presence in this. And this ends this presentation through the Omega Communications portal. Again, take in a conscious breath, and as you let it out, bring your focus back to your locality and the current Earth space-time as we know it to be. This session has made a big impression on me as I continue to experience it on a daily basis. It brings into the present everything else in these sessions that you have received. Thank you.